some bass guitar from Deep Purple, Black Knight. Now it's got a very cool, quick intro, and the notes are triplets. And you're going to have a double triplet if you want to call it that. I'm not sure that's the correct terminology, but you're going to start with. That's the introduction. Now I'm going to break it down to show you the technique that I want to do, especially for the picking hands. I'm going to go a bit closer here, zoom in there. And we're definitely going to use 2 fingers to get the speed. It's going to sound slow motion like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, importantly here, the first triplet starts on the first finger. 1, 2, 3. The second triplet starts on the second finger. And because it's an odd number, that's the reason why the first one is on first finger and the second triplet on the second finger. The thumb, you'll notice, is resting on the 4th string, like that, and then we want to get some nice speed, and you walk it like that. Now, on the notes, it's nice and easy. You've got the PDF in front of you, I'm sure, and it's going to go through fret 7, fret 5, fret 2, onto fret 3, but on the 4th string. So slow motion. Full speed, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's your introduction. The song starts like that. Next up, part 2 of the intro, as per your PDF file. It's going to be a riff that sounds like this. 3 and 4 and let's have a look at that. Now, for bass, I like using my pinky a lot. But I don't mind if you use your ring finger, finger number 3, instead of the pinky for the intro for this riff. So you can either do it like this. It's going to start on your 3rd string. You can either go like this with ring finger, or you can use pinky. Whichever's good for you, I'm cool with. But I'm going to use pinky because that's what I prefer. Okay, we're starting on fret 7. Tiny pause to fret 5. Notice the strings change. Back to the 3rd string, fret 7, and then 5. Now that last 7, 5 is quite quick because we can see that the notes are close together. So you're going to have close, and there's your rhythm. You can hear that bum, 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 bum. Very, very important there with the rhythm part of it. And to finish off, you go back to 7 this time on the top string, and then 5, 7 are close together as it finishes off the first bar, leading into the downbeat of the second bar. Nice and quick like that. So if I would play the first bar and ending on the first beat of the second, I would have slow motion. And I'm going to try a bit of a different angle here so we can see the picking hand and the fretting hand together. A bit of a different angle there, might help a bit. And let's try this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... We got that with me? 2 and 3 and 4 and... After that, 5 is on the 2nd string. And then we have, you'll notice, a double 7 really close together, which means you have to jump very quick from the 3rd to the 2nd string. You can see that move. And you'll notice my thumb over here is also following whichever string I'm playing. So if I'm playing the 3rd string, he's resting on the 4th. If I'm playing the 2nd string, he's resting on the 3rd. If I'm playing the top string, he's resting on an imaginary string on top there, or on the side of the neck, whichever is easier for you. Okay, I'm going to take it up until the double 7 now. Let's give it a go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And one more time, but more of a head on, so you can just follow through the finger movement over here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... And after that, another quick double note going from the 5 on string 2 back to the 7 on string 3. And we start off the 3rd bar with 5 and 7 in that succession as well. So I'm going to play the first 3 bars slowly, a bit of a different angle, get a bit of an overview, and we're going to do it super slow so you can track with me and play along. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... anyway, 3 and 4 and those last two notes that are added on are the last two notes in the fourth bar. It's simply 5 on the second string and 7 on the third, bum, bum, like that. And you play through that twice in a row. So the entire line we've just played now, it repeats. So if we're going to take it together, we'd have something like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 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 and that's the basic riff. When you start singing Black Knight, it's not right. Then you're going to have something like this. And that's quite easy. It's basically just going to be a quick hammer on from fret 5 to fret 7 on your third string. You can actually pick both if you want to as well. So you can pick, or you can hammer, whichever you think sounds cooler. And after that, you go to the open E string. And then the reason why the open E string works so well is because the note you hammered onto from here, you went from D to E. So this is an octave E and a deeper E. They're both E. That's what works well. So slow motion, 2 and 3 and 4 and you'll notice my fingers walking there. You see the fingers going and doing that. You need that to get the speed. So don't go for one finger. You're going to work your poor finger to death. Get the two fingers working. It'll work pretty cool for you. And especially with an introduction. You can see the fingers are really working there, just to revise that. Okay, next part of the song. You've done the basic over here. You're going to have another riff kicking in, which is going to sound something like this. It's part of it, riff verse 2, and it's going to go, sorry, my bad. And let's take it through note for note. It's starting at fret 7 on the third string, 7, 5, and then a quick 7, 5, because they're close together. Remember, the spacings are there to indicate the timing, and also underneath in italics you have got 1 and 2 and 3 written there as well to guide you with the timing. So one more time. And then after that 5, you're going to have a very quick jump into the second bar to fret 9. You can see that we're finishing on fret 5 over here and we're jumping up to fret 9. Watch this jump. And there's your jump. With me? 2 and 3 and 4 and after that, back to the 7, 5, 7, 5, 2, and then open. And then the song gets very easy. You're just going to play. I'm not going to do that part. I want you to be able to work that out by yourself as well. If you can play through everything else up to now, the rest of it should be a breeze to do. So I hope you enjoyed Black Knight. What I also want to suggest for the timing is please go listen to the song. It's a really good song. And what's nice about the song, other than cool riffs, is that if we know the song, the rhythm sort of unfolds itself. So I don't want to spend too much time counting at 1 and 2 and 3 and breaking it down, showing exactly what to do. I want you to get familiar with the song. Any song that you want to learn, very important lesson. Any song we want to learn, get to know the song so you can anticipate what's happening next, what's about to come next, where the melodic or the melodic direction is. Get to know what the drum rolls are telling you. Get to understand what the song's all about. Listen to all the cues. It will help you get to learn the song. Don't just read it first time because things could go south. So listen to the song. It's a good thing to do. Enjoy your YouTube. Have a good day. And if you've got any questions, let me know. Thank you. Bye.